Did you know if you drop a like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, nothing will happen but it will put a giant smile on my face? It's no secret by now, Fortnitemares 2021, or the Halloween event for 2021 in itself celebrated in Fortnite, is just about to start. Despite Epic Games already releasing all of the 18.10 Halloween skins in the item shop, lastly being now Skeletera, this is not only a clear indicator that the Halloween update will be happening soon in itself, but data miners managed to determine that it's already on the staging servers 18.20. With that said, considering when downtime commences for this 18.20 update sometime next week, everything will get leaked to do with the Fortnitemares event, with Epic Games already confirming through things they've posted in articles that we're going to be breaking down in this video that it's going to be the biggest Halloween event we've ever seen. I figured we'd not only go over all of that information today, but of course reveal what's going to be showcased for the first time, even perhaps in the Fortnitemares 2021 trailer. If there's one Fortnitemares video you're watching its entirety today, make sure it's this one, so yeah, like Peely here, sit back, relax, grab your favourite snacks, but if that hasn't already convinced you, then do it for my pug Gus, as he's kinda sad this would cheer him up just a little bit, and you know what else would? And you know why he's sad, considering 70% of you watching right now aren't subscribed. The screen's gone black, I'm waiting, hit the big red button now, after all it's free. We've literally just surpassed 2.2 million subscribers and are aiming for 2.5 million by the end of the year, so we need all of your help. Literally everybody take action right now. It benefits you in more than one way, however, despite being free, if you turn on all notifications to not only get updated instantly with everything going on in the world of Fortnite, but I give 5 subscribers every day, which as of recently has been tons of these really cool Halloween skins. So of course, if you want to receive one, make sure you're subscribing to the channel with all notifications turned on, and then comment your Epic Games ID down below and potentially let me know which one you like to receive. And yeah, perhaps in the very next video 24 hours from now you could be showcased like this in front of hundreds of thousands of eyes to see. But with that said, now considering we've got an awful lot to go over regarding Fortnitemares as it's starting very soon and more things are pouring out by the day, we need to hop into a game and go over it. Also make sure you don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm not, I'm sitting on my
Don't
back.
go anywhere.
Okay, so first of all, to begin with, of course we can be expecting the 18.20 update early next week as it's currently on the staging servers as previously mentioned, and this, I'm guessing, is going to be the main update for Fortnitemares, and the reason I say the main one is because of course data miners have been able to determine that not only are we going to be seeing an 18.20 update, which I'm guessing is the bigger one including downtime to actually commence for it, but we're also going to be seeing a hotfix after that being 18.21. One of the main reasons I think they're doing this is because 18.20 will be the Fortnitemares update in itself, initiating the event, obviously allowing us to then earn free rewards with the brand new map changes implemented with challenges surrounding them. Perhaps not all of them, as we know some of them that are yet to be upcoming that are pretty drastic due to the movement of the cubes, which we're also going to be revealing what this is later in the video. But I strongly believe, considering Epic Games have revealed that this is a 4-week event and have this kind of teaser to indicate what's going to be happening over these 4 weeks, as you can see in week 3, this looks like it's entirely going to be dedicated to the reveal of the secret skin, which initially will be unlocked for the first time available on October 28th when this timer ends on the Battle Pass tab and all quests or challenges are available for perhaps not only the first page but the first 2. With literally the title of this season being called Cubed, and with all the cubes falling out of the mothership, or the cube hive should I say, being controlled by this queen cube or the golden one, initially seen for the first time obviously in the mothership in the Operation Skyfire live events, and despite the map being covered in crashed mothership debris with it literally remaining the entire thing on the outskirts of the island for everyone to see, what everybody's seeing on the island currently is obviously the movement of the cubes, randomly or sporadically even spawning in other smaller ones, which initially people speculated to be just random occurrences and had no sense made to them, but now from what we know of the brand new map change that's going to be implemented, finally changing the centre of our island, considering it's the first time ever in Chapter 2 that this has gone untouched at the start of a season in terms of map changes. We're not only going to be seeing this revamped as a brand new POIO named location, but it's going to have to do with the movement of the cubes or their destination upon them stopping moving. This of course, as you've seen on screen, is going to be called Cube Town, that data miners managed to find, and here is gameplay of it early in the background that they've managed to pull onto a private server early. I'm guessing this is going to be implemented next week in the 18.20 update, considering the biggest things will be happening as of then, and a hotfix later perhaps maybe the following week, or for the secret skin being revealed in herself. This may require us to update the game, but maybe perhaps won't include downtime, as overall there's going to be less content in it I speculate, and entirely be dedicated to the reveal of the secret skin on October 28th. Speaking of the secret skin and the identity of her though, as you guys know, this is the first season in a while in Chapter 2 where the unlockable skin that we can't get straight away is actually an original creation of Epic Games, and believe it or not, despite this being the case, with them not really wanting to show off much more than what we can see provided in this silhouette, obviously indicating it's a female character. Based off a lot of the previous leaks regarding Season 8 that have already come true, most of them, despite the Chapter 3 stuff, as you guys can see, this insider not only pointed out that we'd be seeing the return of Kevin the Cube, but now we know it's a ton of cubes, not just one. It states clearly here that it's going to be controlled by some sort of queen character that will play a large part again in Chapter 3. It's interesting that they've mentioned Chapter 3 so early on right here and nothing about Season 9, indicating there almost isn't one and we're going to be going into Chapter 3 after Season 8 ends. I want to know down below in the comments, would you guys rather see Chapter 2 just go up to Season 8 and then go into Chapter 3 after we end this season on December 5th? I personally think they will do this down to the sole fact that they haven't mentioned anything about a Season 9 or a Season X before Chapter 3, and of course have seemed to predict everything on here that has come true so far ahead of time. Maybe we get revealed or even teased toward the look of the secret skin, maybe even just silhouette form in the Fortnitemares trailer for 2021, kinda like we did at the end of the Battle Pass trailer here, as we can see her clearly on screen and also in the Battle Pass tab in the coming soon section. And even if her identity isn't furthermore revealed from just the silhouette form, from brightening this up or finding other images of the same silhouette in the files, data miners have not only managed to find the facial structure and what she will look like kind of, but from artists obviously working into this, we can definitely be expecting something like the concept you're seeing on screen on the left hand side out of all these three images that I've put together. And based off of this, considering she is going to be a queen cube skin, as it kind of looks like cube shards or runes are coming off of her head, based off the silhouette outline in my designer for thumbnails, has actually managed to create this early, a full 3D model from scratch. And let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of this. Would you be wanting to get this on day one if it does look this good? I definitely know I'm going to be unlocking this on October 28th, literally as soon as the challenges are live updated into the game. Fingers crossed though there's no challenges as rage worthy as this one for unlocking the visitor skin, the initial secret skin or blockbuster codename in Chapter 1 Season 4. Some people even speculate she's going to burst out of the queen cube from being inside it, rolling around the map to then form the cube town, and once this purpose is served, yes, reveals herself in-game, kinda like what we saw with the Ice King during the Ice Storm event, bursting out of this big sphere in the sky and then raising a giant version in hologram form to sweep the map full of snow. Either way, from the Ice Storm event occurring in Chapter 1 Season 7 all that time ago, we definitely know it's possible that they have characters in-game during live experiences for all to witness just one time only. As of right now, we don't know the exact date for when Fortnitemares is going to be starting, but we know the definite end date or cutoff point of it being literally the day after Halloween, which is what this event is based around in itself, meaning the ending of Fortnitemares 2021 is November 1st. And despite them revealing that the cards in these teaser images are going to be kind of indicating as to what skins are going to be upcoming, which we're also going to be talking about in just a second, one of the main things that people disregard in this article or even missed in the Battle Pass trailer showcased in gameplay form are the brand new weapons. These weapons, of course, as you can see, are dual crossbows, which are actually going to be named in different rarities, as you can see, all of which are on screen, the Dual Fiend Hunters. The reason they call this, for those that don't know, is because obviously the Fiends are the zombies that again are implemented on the island or spawn all around it for a limited time over this Fortnitemares period. And no, I'm not on about the Sideways monsters contained within the Sideways bubble. This is an entirely different dimension, which has now been brought onto the Fortnite world, and perhaps is the world in itself of where the Cube Queen is initially from, considering she's the one talking in the Chapter 2 Season 8 Battle Pass trailer. But in terms of weapons being added, despite the Dual Fiend Hunters, of course, we're going to be seeing the return, or should I say the revamp of the rocket launcher into the pumpkin launcher, which is pretty standard. We see this every single year for Fortnitemares, literally since it first ever begun or got introduced for the first time. And despite this article also revealing that the Mummy is going to be one of the Fortnitemares skins upcoming or rotating throughout the item shop, which will be an NPC on the island, perhaps meaning he's carrying his own mythic weapon. Of course, speaking of mythic weapons, we may see the return of these broomsticks that we saw last year for Fortnitemares 2020 that not many people have been talking about. It was kind of like a constant rechargeable glider redeploy, whether we're playing whatever game mode we desire. They shot us up into the air slightly upon activating them, and then yeah, glided us safely down to the ground. Who knows, maybe at some point this broomstick looking thing that can be also seen in this emote that's in the item shop does come to the item shop in a glider form, even in this Fortnitemares event or over the duration of it. And as previously mentioned, despite us only being revealed to 4 of the Fortnitemares skins being newly introduced this year out of the 18.10 update, this doesn't mean you guys should disregard the skins that have been leaked previously in these surveys initially from Season 7, as initially these did tease in advance the September, the October, and even the November crew pack being all of the first Shadows set. But despite us seeing a lot of skins in here that are yet to be upcoming, if they are, even based around the Halloween theme, we have a brand new survey that Epic Games have released. We'd literally be here all day if we went over these skins individually, but let me know down below in the comments from pausing the video and taking a look, especially at some of the Halloween themed ones, or what could be considered costumes that Epic Games decide to rotate throughout the item shop during this Fortnitemares period. Which ones are your favourite, and yeah, which ones would you like like to see come to the game. Personally, I'm a sucker for Peely, so yeah, of course I want to see the Frosted Banana. There seems to be a few Frosted skins in the second survey that's been released in Season 8 has obviously started, so maybe this comes in a bundle form, I guess we're yet to know. Speaking of bundles though, kinda tied to Halloween, you know how in the first year of Fortnitemares on our Chapter 2 island for 2019, we saw this minty pickaxe which literally took the internet by storm. So many people wanted this, considering we could get cards from certain areas like GameStop, obviously with codes onto them redeem, and it just became like a theme of everybody wanting it. Considering this minty theme was so popular, of course we've not only seen it introduced across prize skins, added selectable styles such as the codename or Minty Elf, but Fortnite a while ago actually announced a Minty Legends pack which will be releasing on November 2nd, including 10 cosmetics and 1000 V-Bucks, all in this minty theme that you're seeing on screen anyways. These are obviously just going to be added due to popular demand of this minty theme from the prior Fortnitemares event in 2019, but in terms of what makes sense to be added, considering we never saw this skin last year for Fortnitemares, even though he was a mythic boss at the Authority that was revamped in this Fortnitemares or Spooky manner, it finally looks like Shadow Midas based off what's been hinted at or teased in the Fortnitemares official assets that Epic Games have put out across social media, that he will be finally rotating throughout the item shop at some point, perhaps even before the event starts in itself or the update goes live, being 18.20. And this of course not only makes sense considering, yeah, the skin's already made and ready and wasn't released last year, but Midas is now more so involved in the storyline leading even through October and November. As for those that don't know, these crew packs have already been revealed. Obviously we got initially Burning Wolf being the first operative of Midas recruited, then Chaos Origins being the second for October that we have now, and the one that's yet to be revealed or unlocked in-game in locker form anyways, even by data miners, is Sierra. And whether or not this is main lore related, the first shadows in themselves, it's definitely something kind of interesting as a storyline tie on the side. Despite all the cool things rotating throughout the item shop across this period, the Epic Games literally could surprise us with every day. You guys already know based off the previous years, we're going to be able to complete challenges to earn free rewards during this limited time. Here's an example of everything we could earn for free last year. Typically how we do this across Fortnitemares, they make it a little bit more special. For instance, in 2019 we got the giant Storm King boss from Save the World making his first appearance in Battle Royale that we had to defeat in order to earn the free umbrella. However, this year it not only looks like we're going to be seeing the return of the Horde Rush LTM according to data miners, but there may be a boss contained within this in itself, or it may be a separate LTM that again has been something overlooked in the Battle Pass trailer for Chapter 2 Season 8, as you can see this siren head looking thing right here. And you guys already know as soon as anything is revealed in terms of the free rewards, what they are or how we earn them or anything is 100% confirmed, I'll have that updated in another video for you all. All I can say in terms of the free rewards so far is we're going to have a lot of time to actually earn them, considering this event is scheduled to go over 4 weeks, and of course a free reward teased within this image itself if we already own the School Trooper or are planning on buying it when it returns to the item shop is the gold selectable style, which data miners have managed to pull into game early, as you can see right here. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I want to keep referring back to it, make sure to slap a like in it down below, save the video to the like playlist as it's memorable to re-access, hit the big red button, subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on so that you can be updated as soon as I get the scoop and keep you in the loop with everything Fortnitemares 2021. Speaking of other videos, however, make sure to click anything on screen right now, interact with anything, literally any button you can click, but most importantly, hopefully I can catch you, yes, you the individual still watching right now, I can see you, but hopefully in the very next video I do post on the channel.